I wanna talk to a therapist, yeah. I really do. I wanna get a therapist. It is so easy to feel better, but yet it is the hardest thing to feel better. I think the happiest people are the ones that even feel pretty and beautiful and amazing if they haven't put in the effort. But is that even possible? The words that I'm thinking about myself are really, really not positive. And I do it unconsciously. Do I really want to love myself if I look so, like, if you're watching this, I spoke about how much I struggle with my own self-love, self-perception. Coming from me, someone on YouTube talking about how you should love yourself and all these things. I struggle with that too. But I felt like I had to share it with you, and I will keep sharing this with you because it's real. And I keep watching videos of people who seem to have a perfect life, which makes me feel worse. And if by any chance that happens to you too, this video is specifically for you to see that behind all that advice, there's still a person who's still fighting, who's still struggling, who has their own negative thoughts, and we're not perfect. And that's what I wanted to say before we start with this podcast episode, because definitely after watching this, you'll see that I am by far not perfect. I am by far not healed, and everything is settled. And yeah, that's everything. I guess that's everything that I could say right now. Yeah, editing this was really interesting. But yeah, enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome to Honest Thoughts. This is my new project after the other project I kept doing for 3 weeks. But Honest Thoughts is just like a little podcast, and I just talk about things like mental health, like today. Just being unfiltered and sharing my thoughts with you without trying to be someone. Just honestly reflecting on my life, and maybe it resonates with you because you're going through the same things, or it doesn't, honestly, and you just want to hear what other people go through. So yeah, this is Honest Thoughts. I am the host, Ezra Whitney, and today I want to talk about mental health. My mental health in specific, because the last weeks have been very rough on me. So I go to university, and I had my final exams and the academic paper I had to turn in, everything. And just this phase of studying and cutting all the social contacts and everything, it really deranged me. I was out of balance. I didn't have the social people around me, and I used to go out Friday nights with friends or with family, and that wasn't there anymore. It was just, my life was suddenly from, oh, I'm doing all these social things, I'm here and there and doing this and that, to suddenly nothing. I had nothing other than studying, and it was just 2 weeks of me studying, because after that the exams were over. But that was such a rough time, and I'm still right now recovering. Last week I was free again, and it worsened because now I didn't even have to study anymore, and I was doing nothing. The thing is, especially Friday. So Friday was one of the drafts, or how you call it, one of the low points, like one of the lowest low points that I had in this whole studying phase, sad phase, whatever. Friday, I woke up and I wanted to do something, because I was like, well, it's been a week since I've been doing nothing, so I might as well, start. And I couldn't start, honestly. And I just kept crying all day until I had to go to work. But I was just in my bed crying because I wasn't doing anything. I was just procrastinating, and it was hurting me so much because I knew I had to go back to YouTube and then edit a few videos, send it there, and it was just, sometimes you have to do so much that you don't do anything. It was just a phase where I knew I had so much due that I couldn't lift a finger to do it. And I just cried and I was sad, and it's weird to think about it even. Mental health. Ugh. Maybe it has something to do with my cycle, because my aunt told me that she also has some phases where she's just not feeling well, and that is something linked to her period, like linked to her cycle, menstrual cycle. Maybe it is that. I hope that is, but at the same time, then I know that this will occur again. Like, this low point I will have again in a month, which is really not helping. No, just generally lately, at the beginning of the year, usually, I am really motivated and I do a lot of things. Like, up until the beginning of summer, I think I'm like at the most productive. This year was so different. Maybe it was because the way it started. Like, this year I was now celebrating New Year's Eve anywhere. I was just at home because my grandma wanted us all together, and I did not put any effort into my looks, and I felt shitty, and I was just watching TV, doing nothing. I didn't even play games. It was so boring, and it was such a bad start into the year, and I knew that. And I knew I should have put some effort in, but I said no, I didn't want to. And then for the whole year now, it's February, it was just shit. Everything was kind of falling apart. Everything was collapsing. And a few weeks, I would always have like this phase where I could really focus and be like, oh wow, it's going great. And oh my God, I'm so productive and all of that. And then again, I just have phases where everything is like horrible at its worst. And I know that manifesting works. Just couldn't. I knew that my thoughts create my reality, but I couldn't get through. I did not want to change. I could not change. In the beginning of this low phase, I read a book where it had written all the vibrations, like every feeling has a vibration, and like I think love is one of the highest ones, just like peace and something else, and then the lowest ones are actually the lowest one is shame. I had felt shame for the last few weeks the whole time, because I never put in effort when I went studying. I felt disgusting, and it was ashamed by myself, by the way how I looked, how I presented myself to the outside world. I think the happiest people, like, the thing is, I am really happy and really love myself when I have put in the effort. When I did my makeup, when I did my makeup, when I did my hair, when I do wear the clothes that I find beautiful. I hate myself. I think I look ugly as shit when I didn't do these things. When I didn't shower, when I didn't put on new jewelry, I think the happiest people are the ones that even feel pretty and beautiful and amazing if they haven't put in the effort. But is that even possible? Can you be so happy and so in sync with yourself and so in love with yourself that you love yourself even though you know that you could do better than this? Could I ever feel beautiful, great, amazing, hot if my hair is greasy? If I didn't shower for days? If I didn't do my nails? If I didn't do my makeup? All of this. Could I feel pretty still? And my honest answer is no. I don't think in the possible future I could ever look in the mirror and see that version of me and be like, girl, you're stunning as fuck. I couldn't. And my question now that I just can't find a real answer to is that even possible? Is that even something you should aspire to feel? I know that people say, oh, you should love yourself unconditionally, but do I really want to love myself if I look so, like, if I just, I don't know. I think I love myself, but in the right circumstances. If the circumstances are not right, I do not love myself. I do not feel pretty. And is that okay? Just, like, honestly, when studying, I shower like once every 4 days. And that really takes a toll on me because I really like to shower and cleanse this body and just feel rejuvenated. And if that happens and I just wear the same clothes for days, then I just feel so filthy. And it's a downward spiral because I know I could get out by just going to shower, but I just feel miserable, and feeling miserable makes me even feel more miserable, and then I feel even more ugly because I still haven't showered, and it's just going down and down and down, and in a state that I'm just ashamed to go outside because I'm just, and there is such a simple solution to that. To go shower, to go plug your eyebrows, to shave, to do a peeling, to straighten your hair or curl your hair. There's so much I could do. But just a part of me just can't. And I feel like it's such a huge hurdle to get out and do these things. It's so much easier to feel miserable. And honestly, that is shocking to me. Because it is so easy to feel better, but yet it is the hardest thing to feel better. At my lowest, always the same beginning, just always at my lowest, blah blah blah, at my lowest. No, but at my lowest, like the peak of the lowest, like my, oh, I feel better, the lowest. Ugh, it's so weird to say that, but yeah, in that phase, I did some affirmations. I just spoke onto my phone, onto my voice recorder, and I just talked and did affirmations, and I am beautiful, I love myself, I am great, I am blah blah blah, all these things, and it did help me to listen to it. I think it really just helps to, affirmations do help. I barely do them, honestly, because I'm always thinking like, ugh, don't have the time for that. But I need to, the thing is, I do affirmations when I put in the effort, when I do look good. I do like, oh, queen, you're stunning, you fucking eating this shit up, amazing queen. And affirmations then are so simple. But again, like, other times, it's really the hardest thing. Yeah. But affirmations are really, really helpful. Also, making like these video diaries and just documenting the feelings that I have, it's really helpful. Now, where do I stand? Well, now I'm still on the recovery road. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling any better, honestly thinking, like, honestly, I didn't. With me, the problem's also, when I am in such a moment, it's really easy to have a mood worsen. Like, it's really simple and really easy for me to be here and then spiral down really quickly and then feeling really bad and really shitty. I didn't really notice that until like a few days ago, but the words that I'm thinking about myself are really, really not positive. And I do it unconsciously. Just like I look at the mirror and I already have all these thoughts about, ugh, look at this bitch. Ugh, she's disgusting. Ugh, I'm ashamed to be her. I wish I was somebody different. Yeah, and I really I'm just laying in bed doing nothing, just binge watching TV, binge eating. Binge eating, not that much. Actually, just binge consuming videos of gorgeous women when I also get jealous and make myself feel even worse about myself. And I wanna talk to a therapist, yeah. I really do. I wanna get a therapist, but it's urgent in these moments. And very urgent when I quickly spiral down, but give me a week and I'm out of it. And then I'm like, ugh, why should I need one? I could get out of it. Why should I need one? I can't. It's such a weird thing, but I honestly have difficulties understanding myself, or it's very hard for me in my great times, in my peak times, to understand or re-feel, I don't know how that word is, what I was going through. It is something that I cannot explain to myself because it was me who was feeling that. But when I'm really feeling good about myself, I'm just saying things like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Oh, it was nothing. Oh, it was just exaggerating. And then I think, oh, I don't have the money for therapy. Ugh, Ezra, come on. You're always able to do something. Sometimes I just think, and I'm saying this right now, knowing that I will really not, but sometimes I just need someone to talk to, a therapist maybe, who knows more about things than I do. I really think sometimes, just by making these voice memos and just by watching these YouTube videos and recording myself, I can get through it. Yes, I can. Yes, I have. But sometimes it's still nice to not be by yourself. To have someone face to face tell you, listening to you, and saying, hey, I have this and that advice for you to help you. Because even though I watch these YouTube videos, they are so general. These people did not really listen to you. And I think just the act of listening is a help. Just the perception, just the thought of, I have been seen, is just makes you feel better, I think. Just by saying it out loud, and someone listening, the depth of the problem resolves kind of. And just saying it out loud and someone listening to you changes a lot about the situation. It's like an acknowledgement that you can get by talking to yourself about it, by recording yourself. But I think someone else listening to it just is a different kind of relief. Sometimes thoughts are there to be spoken. Sometimes how the self-destructive thoughts that we have, they are there to be spoken out loud, to really understand their vastness of, or their impact on us. And that's why I said I had these negative thoughts, or I have these negative thoughts unconsciously about me. Because if they were conscious, if I really said it out loud and I knew that, Ezra, that's not real. Come on. You're not ugly. You're not horrible. You're not disgusting. It's like saying it out loud gives you a reality check. Saying it to someone else gives you even the bigger reality check. And then you see how delusional it was, or negatively delusional it was to think that you are bad and horrible and just boring and all these things. Yeah, I just sometimes think in such a low point, I need a reality check. Just someone to listen to me and say, Ezra, what? And then me going, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, these negative thoughts will always be part of me, I think. Or won't they? I don't know how to get rid of them, really. I think by growth, probably, like going through these situations over and over again until you know, hey, I don't know, honestly. I don't know. That's the thing. I do not know. Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts do have a huge impact generally on me, on my environment, on everything. Yeah. Guys, I think that's it for the first episode of Honest Thoughts. I hope this could really resonate with some of you. I really hope that. Maybe you have some tips for me too if you're struggling with the same things, but yeah. The thing is, it happens. Shit happens, and that gets you excited for the phases where you feel amazing. And in these low points, you actually grow. You know, that's what they say at least. So I think with this, I would definitely end the video. And I'm really excited to read some of your comments, maybe, that say whatever your honest thoughts are on this video. So yeah. Take care of yourself, and I'd love to see you in another video. Bye!